All right, Sag. So I think that some of you are needing to think logically about a situation or a person, because I don't think that things are perfect right now. Now, from Lay Vampire, you pulled reason. Listen to advice, think clearly, and intellect, and then from chakra wisdom, perfection. Immediately what I got from this is reason talks about needing to think clearly through the details of a dilemma, right? And then looking at perfection, things may not be what, you expect them to be. Now with perfection, like I've always said, it's okay to set higher standards for yourself, but you can't be too hard on yourself and others when they don't live up to those expectations now. I just think that things may not be perfect for you. I think that you may be seeking that perfection, but reason is saying that, you need to think clearly about this. Not everything is going to be perfect. All right, Sag, here we go. Here's your overall for the week. Ugh, the Three of Swords. Now, with this being the overall, to me, it's almost like this is something that you've already experienced, but, what are you going to do about this now? When you're looking at the Three of Swords, you're talking about heartbreak, betrayal, separation, having your heart broken, right? But are you getting to a place now of forgiveness and understanding, or are you still dealing with the difficulties of things not exactly being perfect for you, right? Because of, something or someone doing this to you. Now, in the past, the Hangman. What worries me about that is that for some of you, you may be having, a hard time here trying to see the situation from a different perspective and get past the pain of the Three of Swords. Now, for some of you with the Hangman, it could be that, you're still like bound to this, but it's all about setting aside the ego, right? But for a lot of you, I think you were waiting for this to happen, like you knew it was eventually going to happen. But, what are you seeing differently now based on what you've been through? In the present, the Ten of Wands. Now, that to me is just saying that in the present moment, there's just like a lot weighing on you because of the situation. New responsibilities, having to work harder here to get past it. And of course, a heavy heart, right? But again, with the Ten of Wands, it's all about getting to that spot where you can just drop this now, But then I'm waiting to see, why is this, becoming more of a responsibility than what it needs to be? Future conditions, the Page of Wands. So, and here's the thing. I mean, even if you're talking about, let's say, for example, a work situation not exactly working out for you and you hate it. Looking at the Three of Swords is just, it's heavy on you. It's, causing you heartbreak, right? When you're looking at the Page of Wands, to me, this is something new that's coming through. Now, I don't think that this is about, somebody telling you what you want to hear. I think that the Three of Swords has already been something that you have experienced. It's just, getting to that place where you can heal this now. But, something happens here with the Page of Wands where you get communication and it's like, yeah, this is exciting. I want to go after this, right? It's like almost like wiping the slate clean, but not really, But with the Page of Wands, it's newer enthusiasm and excitement, despite the fact that you're looking at, heartbreak and separation that you're still kind of dealing with. That's like, weighing on you here with the Ten of Wands. Your best path to follow is the Seven of Cups. Stop fantasizing about shit. Don't do that, And the other thing is don't have any expectations based on, what you think is possible. When you're looking at the Seven of Cups, like I've said before, I mean, this card to me is just total chaos. Daydreaming about all of the options that are in front of you, all the different things you can be doing, but then also having emotional attachment to possible outcomes. And you don't want to do that, right? Because, and I've been saying it repeatedly this week about reality killing the fantasy, But if there's something that you're wanting to do, don't fantasize about how things could be. You have to make it happen, right? But it's like with the Page of Wands here, I worry that some of you, start off on something new, but then have an expectation that just isn't going to be perfect, Okay. All right. In your environment, the Ace of Cups, definitely, definitely. New beginning, right? Now, when you're looking at the Ace of Cups, you're talking about something that is going to make you happy, a new beginning that is going to make you happy. But the problem is some of you are still weighed down by the fact that, things didn't really work out the way that you expected them to before, because it's still the main focus. It's still what you're focused on. How do you get to a new beginning here if your heart is not in it? You know what I mean? But then I still look at you with the Page of Wands and think you go after this. It's just right now there's too much on your back to even think about it, because you're not even looking at it. And the problem is that absolutely with the Seven of Cups, right? It's a possibility that you had fantasized about. And here it is. But, you've got too much going on right now. And then not only that, but then what is the expectation that you have around this? And like I've always said, when aces show up, they're great, but they don't mean a fucking thing if you're not willing to do something about it. But it's in your environment. It's right there for you. I just don't think that you're in a position now to make the most of it because you're still carrying the weight of this. Oh boy, your hopes and your fears, the Ace of Wands, it's like you want it. You want it, it's there for you. But you're still trying to look at things differently. When I look at it this way, based on what you've already experienced, it's like needing to see it from a different perspective when it comes to the Ace of Cups. And with the Ace of Wands, absolutely we could be talking about a new love situation, new work, right? Whatever it is, it's a new beginning that, incites passion and emotional fulfillment. And this is what you're hoping for, new passion, new excitement, right? A new beginning for you, something that, is going to make you excited for what's going to happen next. The problem is this, and it's almost like you're looking at that ace going, it's like you're seeing it in the reverse, but it's right there and it's in the upright, but it's only because of what you've been through. Damn, right? Nothing's perfect, Sag. Nothing is going to be perfect when it comes to, love or new beginnings for that matter. But like I said, for your advice with the Seven of Cups, stop fantasizing. Stop fantasizing about what could have been here or what should be here. Don't attach yourself to a specific outcome, but then also you need to make it happen for you, right? There's no reason for you to keep carrying this on your back. And then the outcome, the King of Cups. So your exciting news may be coming from the King of Cups because I still see this as, what you have already experienced, but it's putting a taint on everything else that's happening around you. Now with the King of Cups, absolutely we could be talking about a water sign. Somebody that is communicating to you, you're getting excited about possibly, a new partnership here. It could be for business, new creative ideas, something that makes you happy. Right? But whatever it is that they're offering to you here, you're going to have to get past this. Why is it that you're allowing this to weigh you down? And what I worry about is, do you actually make the most of these? And then the Chariot, damn. And everybody seems to be going through this right now. Okay, so first of all, when we're looking at the King of Cups. Now, again, the past is what it is. When you're looking at judgment, review it and close the door on it. Make amends with it. It's over and it's done with for you, right? There is no debt to be paid here. It's over. But you need to review it from a different perspective with the Hangman, absolutely. Now, with the Queen of Pentacles, looking at that, to me, I think about, feeling secure with who you are. But then also for a lot of you, it could be that, you need to move here to get financial stability or security for yourself, because I don't know, I see this more so as the energy that's surrounding you because of this person coming through. Now, absolutely, we could be talking about, earth or water here. But the energy to me and the personality of the core card, like I've always said, is what's more important. I do think that the King of Cups is going to be an outside person. That's somebody who is emotionally supportive, absolutely. But I think what they're trying to do is, help you feel secure in who you are and make you understand that, you can have security and stability and that you have the ability to make this happen, right? Now, if you're talking about a partnership, it looks good. But with the Chariot here, and then you have Cancer showing up. But besides that, this is really about getting momentum forward, right? Getting control over how you're feeling, what you're thinking, especially with the Three of Swords there, and starting to pick up the momentum in your own life. Now, on the other hand, we could be talking about physical travel, somebody at a distance from you, somebody that you need to, travel to see them, but it looks like the connection that is made with this person, again, whether we're talking about relationship or business, is going to help you in many different areas. To me, it looks like this person could help you get past what you have experienced before. They may be responsible for a new opportunity coming through, and it looks good. But then more so, it's you feeling secure. Like I've always said when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles, she don't need no fucking king. She can make that shit happen on her own. But it doesn't hurt to have support though either. And especially if you have somebody coming through that's helping you to see that, the past is what it is, right? Review it, be done with it, close the door. And then them helping you to feel more secure about yourself, that's a good thing, right? And then expansion, something expanding in your life. People more specifically shows up for me with this one. Now, birth. Birth is one of those cards that absolutely can be about an actual birth, right? It's different than rebirth. So, for those of you who are having babies, congratulations, right? But birth is also a brand new life for you, right? But it's creating new adventures for you, which is great. But it's only through expanding your awareness, expanding your life, opening up to people that are around you that may be bringing new opportunities and possibilities to you, right? A part of yourself that is expanding. But that's only if you are open to a new life and new adventures, right? But it's not bad. And I like seeing adventure for Sag, right? And then have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So have patience, right? Especially if things are not perfect. But, showing that you actually give a shit about somebody by giving them a gift is a perfect way to make a connection. Absolutely, right? But this could also be about, somebody giving a gift to you and you needing to be open to receiving it though too. But, for me, that one is more so about you needing to do this, right? And that doesn't have to be, you going out and buying something extravagant, right? Like express your love through gifts, the gift of conversation, the gift of your presence, the gift of your witty humor. I mean, we're talking about Sag here, fucking smartasses, but I love you to death. But have patience, right? And that to me is, temperance, right? Have patience with yourself in this situation, especially if you're trying to, shut the door on, the heartbreak and separation that's still weighing on you, but certainly don't let it prevent you from being open to new opportunities, and nobody's perfect and neither are you. All right, Sag. So to me, looking at this with the Three of Swords being the overall, I think that this is something that you've already been through. And I see you having a hard time in the past trying to see your experience through a different perspective. Now, for some of you, you're still bound to this. And with the Ten of Wands, absolutely, this could be something that's still weighing on you. And there may be, a lot that is going on in your life because of the experience you've been through, which is preventing you from making the most of this. It's still in your environment. Absolutely, it's there. And this is somewhat what you've been hoping for, right? Emotional fulfillment and then new passion. Absolutely. But I think that you move into a place here where you may have communication coming through from a person who's looking to support you. And it looks like it's exciting for you. It's definitely a new life, a new path, a new opportunity here, whether we're talking about, relationships or business. But, I don't necessarily feel like this King of Cups coming through is somebody that initially caused the heartbreak. I think that, this may be somebody who is wanting to start something new with you, but they, because of their presence, help you kind of get through, the burdens of this, right? Because of them coming with the Ace of Cups in your environment. Now, looking at the clarifier's judgment, absolutely, it's needing to review it and close the door on it. And that's basically it. It is what it is. It is the past. The only way that you're going to get to closure is if you can look at it clearly here, and realize that not everything is perfect, and then getting to this place here where I feel like this person is responsible for you doing this. But then they're also going to make you feel secure about who you are, and then help you pick up the momentum in your own life. Now, with the Chariot, though, we could definitely be talking about somebody who's at a distance, right? That, and when you're looking at adventure in the Chariot, absolutely needing to travel, needing to experience things. Now with the soul trees, absolutely, this is a new life for some of you, and literally for some, right? A new child, which congratulations, right? But a new life, new adventure, but then also expansion, right? Your awareness and your world and the people within your world, everything is expanding. Now, I do think that it's because of a person. It is because of a person coming through who is supporting you. Because the King of Cups, right? Loving, supportive, but doesn't get like emotionally attached. Not like the Queen of Cups. But I see this as a good thing. But I will say that, you need to be careful about the expectations that you have. Because again, not everything's going to be perfect, But then stop fantasizing about shit and make it happen, because you have two of them. Even though we're looking at the Ace of Wands as hopes and fears, like I've always said, when it shows up there, as long as your focus is on it, there's no reason why it shouldn't manifest. And you already have the Ace of Cups there, I just think that for some of you, this may be weighing on you more than you realize, looking at the Three of Swords, Now, for some of you, this could simply be about health issues, and getting back to a place of being better, And it may be that you need to look at different options here to help you as far as your health goes, but I think that you do have somebody who's supporting you regardless. Now, as far as whispers of love, have patience, because nothing is perfect. Like, I can't stress that enough with this one. But then express love through gifts. I feel like it's more so that you need to, give somebody the gift of your time, the gift of your presence, the gift of, your personality and who you are, more so than it is needing to just buy something for somebody like, oh, here, right? I think it's more about, somebody wanting to experience you. But, either way here, coming out on this, I do think that you're going to feel better about who you are. And I do think that you're working toward getting to a place of, security here with the Queen of Pentacles, right? But feeling like you are able to create that for yourself. Not just in the physical, but how you feel about who you are. Being secure with who you are, right? And definitely with the King of Cups, we could just be talking about you getting better emotional control. But I don't know. It's almost like this person inadvertently helps you get past the heartbreak and betrayals that you may have been through before. Or like I said, it's them supporting you through health issues. But regardless here, with the Page of Wands and then looking at all of these, absolutely, you're on your way here to, some beautiful new beginnings that not only are going to bring up some passion for you, but some emotional fulfillment too.